Christmas is less than a week away, but Santa Claus isn't working hard up at the North Pole. He's checking out Carnival's newest cruise ship. That story and more coming up next on the Cruise News Week in Review. Hello everyone, welcome and thanks for tuning in to the Cruise World's Cruise News Week in Review. So this is the time of year when children around the world are getting antsy, knowing that Santa's elves are working feverishly to get everyone's gifts in order. But when it comes to Christmas Eve, the big man is the one that must stay up all night delivering gifts. So when Carnival Corporation invited Santa to test out Bolt, the first roller coaster at sea on board the brand new Mardi Gras, he hopped on his sleigh and he and his reindeer headed straight for Finland. Santa zipped around the 800-foot-long track, and eyewitness reports say that the laughter and echoes of ho-ho-hos could be heard throughout the shipyard. Of course, Santa had to head back up to the North Pole for his final holiday preparations, but the action continued at the Meyer Turku shipyard. Yesterday, Carnival Cruise Line took delivery of the Mardi Gras. Carnival President Christine Duffy said, quote, "With this delivery, we can now focus our collective efforts on the building of her sister ship, Carnival Celebration, which will arrive from Turku in 2022 in time for our 50th birthday." End quote. The Mardi Gras is currently set to enter service from Port Canaveral in late April. But it wasn't all great news for Carnival Cruise Line this week. Citing the ongoing uncertainty about border closures, the company has decided to cancel the Carnival Splendor sailings from Sydney, Australia, between March 25th and April 19th of 2021. Carnival said that they will resume cruising in Australia when the time is right, and will do so with the enhanced health and safety measures developed in conjunction with government authorities, public health experts, local ports of call, and the Cruise Lines International Association. And with Christmas right around the corner, the best gift that you can give us here at the Cruise World is to make sure you're subscribed to the channel with that notification bell on. And that will help us keep making fun, informative, and entertaining cruise content for you to enjoy. Royal Caribbean Group Chairman and CEO Richard Fain released a video this week talking about whether it's darkest before the dawn. Fain and Royal Caribbean had previously hoped to restart cruising in the United States in December, but the recent virus surge in North America killed those hopes. Fain also feels that vaccines will be a game changer in reducing the spread of COVID and allowing people to resume their lives much faster. And he said, "When the turn comes, it is pretty clear to me it will come quickly." He also thinks that when the cases fall, society will open up, including cruising.
And I believe that the demand will grow quickly. People are tired and frustrated, and they want to get away from this Groundhog Day experience. The demand for new experiences will blossom.
I've put a link to the complete video down in the description if you'd like to check that out. And on Wednesday, Royal Caribbean Line announced that they have sold their two oldest ships, the Empress of the Seas and the Majesty of the Seas, to an undisclosed party based in Asia. The company said, quote, "Saying goodbye to these two beloved ships is a major moment in Royal Caribbean's history, one that's difficult but necessary. With plans for new innovative ships to join our fleet in the upcoming years, we look forward to our guests and crew continuing to make new memories with us." End quote. These two ships hold a lot of memories for Royal Caribbean fans. The Empress of the Seas launched in 1990, and the Majesty has been sailing since 1992. One final bit of Royal Caribbean news, and this might make some folks happy. RCL announced this week that regardless of when a cruise was canceled, guests will now have until April 30th of 2022 to use their future cruise credits. This change is automatic. If you have RCL credit, you don't need to do anything except find your dream cruise and book it. This week, MSC Cruises signed a new single-use plastic charter, which aims to eliminate the use of single-use plastics by the end of 2021. MSC said that in 2019, they eliminated 97 million items of single-use plastic from their hotel operations, shops, restaurants, and kitchens. Lyndon Koppel, Director of Sustainability for MSC Cruises, said, quote, "We are honored to be one of the charter's first signatories, and we applaud the UK Chamber of Shipping in launching its initiative." End quote. And MSC has announced their summer lineup for 2022 with 477 cruises in the Mediterranean, Caribbean, and Northern Europe. Here in the U.S., we will have the MSC Seashore operating out of Miami, and the Divina will be sailing out of Port Canaveral. There will be 5 ships operating in the Western Mediterranean and 5 in the Eastern Med. They'll all be operating 7-night cruises. MSC will also have 5 ships operating in Northern Europe, with sailings ranging from 2 to 21 nights. And for the first time ever, MSC will also be deploying 2 ships to Asia. Now, those itineraries haven't been announced yet. The Caribbean and Mediterranean itineraries are open for booking now, and Northern Europe should be open soon. And Celebrity Cruises has also announced their 2022 Europe lineup that features their 2 newest ships, the Edge and the Apex. The Apex will be sailing out of Amsterdam with itineraries including Scandinavia, Russia, and the Norwegian fjords, as well as Iceland, Ireland, and the British Isles. The Edge will sail out of Civitavecchia and Barcelona, stopping in Italy, France, Spain, Turkey, and the Greek Isles. Also joining the Apex and Edge for the 2022 European season will be the Celebrity Silhouette, Constellation, Infinity, and Reflection. One day, hopefully not too far in the distant future, I hope to take a world cruise, and Viking just announced a brand new 138-day cruise that sets sail from Fort Lauderdale on December 22nd of 2022. The cruise will be on board the Viking Neptune, which will be brand new when she sets sail for this cruise that spans 138 days, 28 countries, and 58 ports, with overnight stays in 11 cities, including Sydney, Australia, Istanbul, Turkey, Auckland, New Zealand, and Bali, Indonesia. Prices start at around $50,000 a person, so it's not for everyone, but man, what an adventure that will be. If you've been on a world cruise, please let me know about your experience down in the comments. All 3 major cruise stocks struggled for the second week in a row, with Royal Caribbean Group and Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings seeing losses from last week's closing, and Carnival Corporation and PLC barely hung on to stay out of the red. Hopefully, as more people start to get the vaccine and we get closer to a resumption of cruising here in the U.S., we'll see those numbers trend back up. And finally, the Grinch delivered more than 10,000 handwritten cards this week to Carnival crew members who remain on each of their 23 Carnival ships as the company prepares to resume service. Carnival Ambassador John Heald initiated Operation Happy Holidays, asking guests to help bring some holiday cheer to the crew members who are used to being away from home during the holidays, but not on empty ships. I think that's an awesome way to show some appreciation and holiday cheer to the crew who always take care of us when we're on vacation. That's it for this week's cruise news. Don't be a Grinch, hit that like button, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below if you want to chat, or you can always reach us at thecruiseworld@gmail.com. Have a wonderful Christmas. We'll see you right back here next week.